Yeah, obviously a disappointing result. We obviously came into this game with high expectations of how we would play and how we would perform. I think for 3 quarters we showed that. And then just in the fourth quarter, we didn't have the responses that we needed. We didn't convert the 4th and 3. We didn't respond on defense, and we gave up the 97-yard drive, which I really think caused a lot of fatigue. We didn't put a drive together on offense to respond, and then we went back out on defense, and we didn't respond. And so, the fourth quarter kind of got away from us, and they were obviously able to pull away and create the score that they did. I thought for 3 quarters we battled our defense against their offense. I thought we held them in check to some degree, as much as you can, that offense. But at the end of the day, in those types of games and those types of atmospheres, we've got to be more efficient in the throw game. We've got to be able to execute better. We can't complete 8 passes and try to win a game on the road like that. And we've got to finish better in the fourth quarter. Our execution on defense in the fourth quarter was really, really poor. And so, it got away at the end. And so now we got to regroup. We got a really talented Louisville team coming in next week. And it's going to be a huge challenge for us. And, open it up to questions.
Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, Mike, could you give us an update on Riley? Was there a chance to come back in at all, or what was going on there?
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to come back in. He was, begging me on the sideline to come back in. I didn't feel comfortable with where he was health-wise to bring him back, and so we didn't do it.
Connor, go ahead.
Mike, can you take me through what you saw on the fourth down? It looked like Henry had a couple options. Just your view of that play and your decision-making process to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, the decision-making process was we didn't feel like going up 6 was going to really help us. Their offense is too explosive, and so we were down there. We were playing that as a 4-down situation, trying to get it into a manageable 4th down if we had to try to score. And so, maybe we should have called a better play, but I think the 4th down call was the right call. I don't think a field goal would have helped us much there. The play, we just got covered. I mean, nobody got open. That was a lot of plays tonight.
Andrew, go ahead.
It just seemed like after Riley went out with the injury in the third quarter, the energy got sapped from the bench. Is that a fair assessment?
No, I wouldn't say the energy got sapped by Riley going out. I think the energy got sapped by us not converting the 4th down, them driving 97 yards to take the lead, and us going 3 and out. I think that sequence of plays, I think we wore down. I think we didn't play complementary football probably for the first time since I've been here. We didn't play complementary football, both sides of the ball, and that's what that looks like in the fourth quarter. It looks like a worn-out team. I don't know if it was sapped energy because of Riley. I think it was sapped energy because we got wore out.
Connor, go ahead.
Yeah, Mike, talking about getting worn out, I mean, how disappointing is that given it's your 20th game at Duke? It's really the first time that's shown up.
Yeah, I don't think it was a physical conditioning thing. I think, you have to make plays. When you allow a team to go on a 97-yard drive, that's a lot of snaps that takes on your defense. And obviously, defensively, we can't allow that to happen. We cannot allow that drive. We've got to make the plays on that drive to get off the field, and then we're not tired. And then if you want to recover from a drive like that, offensively, you have to be able to go out and answer and put a drive together. And we didn't do that either. And so then you all of a sudden go back out on the field with a really tired group, and that's not a recipe for success. So I don't think it's a conditioning thing. I don't think they were stronger, more conditioned than we were. They're obviously a really big, fast, physical, strong team. And so, I'm not neglecting that part of this, but, you have to make plays to keep the offense on the field, the defense off the field. Both sides of the ball have to make plays to make that happen, and we just didn't do it.
Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, Mike, you guys were able to shut them down in the running game a lot, but especially the running backs. But Travis got loose for some. Of course, in the throw game, he really hurt you a lot too. So, how would you assess that part of your defense?
Which part, Steve? The Travis running or the?
No, the pass. His success in the pass game.
Yeah, I mean.
Percentage.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think we tried to do the best we could to limit Coleman and Wilson from making explosive plays. I think we were able to do that. I think they did a really good job schematically of attacking us with other people. I don't know how many catches Jaheim Bell had, but it certainly seemed like he made a ton of big ones. He had 8 catches on 10 targets. Yeah, Jaheim Bell wound up being their leading receiver. And so I just think we got into some matchup problems that maybe haven't been created yet. The talented kids on the outside, and I thought we were able to, contain them. I don't want to say that we stopped them, but I do feel like we contained them. And then all of a sudden the backs got loose and the tight end got loose, and there just were some other matchups that we didn't really handle well enough. And so that's kind of, I think, where the passing game was. And then, I think what they did was, we were able to kind of do a good job to some degree with the run game, and then they had to find ways to run the ball, and that became Jordan Travis, and he did a nice job ending the game for them.
Luke, last one, Coach.
Mike, you had a lot of success in the running game, kind of running what looked like the same play with that little sort of read, the pulling guard or whatever. Was that something you had planned to do coming in, or is that the way the game worked out? You had success with it, and you decided to kind of keep going until they could cut off it?
We ran about 15 different run plays. So no disrespect, Luke, but we ran about 15 different ones. We knew we had to run the ball. I think what we came into the game from a game plan standpoint was we knew we couldn't get behind the chains because we would have a really hard time keeping that pass rush off of us. And so the plan was to force them to get physical, force them to stop the run, and then when we did throw the ball, have it not be in 3rd and long type situations. And I thought for the most part, for 3 quarters, we accomplished that. And even to some degree, we had a short throw on the 3rd down, I think, on the drive in the 4th quarter too, before it got out of hand. And so I thought for the most part we did that. And so I think the plan was to try to run the ball 4 or 5 yards a carry, try to keep it a manageable type game, and force those edge kids to not be as big of an impact as they've been in some of the previous games. And I think if you look at the big picture of the game, for the most part, that worked. And then just in the 4th quarter, everything just kind of got away. We had to start throwing the ball more. That wasn't the recipe. The 4th quarter just completely got away from us. It was not Duke football.